More signs that TikTok is nothing but garbage. Joining us now to talk about this, Shelley Loving, a nutrition chef and author of the book, What's on Your Fork? Yep, dangerous TikTok trend now glorifying starvation. Skinny talk. Oh, my gosh. Shelley, good morning. Welcome in.
Good morning, JT. My eyes are rolling with you.
Oh, my God. You know what else works for weight loss? Become a heroin addict. I mean, what are we doing here? Everybody wants to get fat, get skinny quick. It didn't take you an hour to get, obese. It's going to take a little bit longer than an hour to get skinny again. So your thoughts on what is this whole thing on TikTok right now?
Yeah, it's just the whole weight loss thing in general. It's such a toxic topic, from the shot that people are doing to lose weight to starving themselves. It's an epidemic, in my opinion, being in the nutrition industry. And I just wish people could, especially the younger girls that are really into this, I wish they could just see their future self for a second, because it's messing with their hormones, their immune system, their ability to digest food properly. And when they're in their 30s and 40s and they're wanting to have children, it's going to mess up so many things in their reproductive system by teaching their body starvation tactics early on. It just sets the tone for a really negative, healthy future for them as they get older.
There are so many young girls glued to their phones that are, constantly, like every hour, all day long, posting, doing videos, trying to up the next one on their social media platforms. And it's all about what you're looking like. And I got to tell you, there's a lot of fun things going on in comedy stuff. But, you're right, young people. And I'm worried, I've got two granddaughters, they're young now. But my gosh, when they finally get phones in their hands, I'm worried where are they going with all this. So
absolutely.
It's insane. There are ways to lose the weight. There's, good nutritional ways to do it. The GLP-1 shots seem to be working now. In fact, I had an appointment yesterday talking to my doctor about these, and he said, well, they're now doing some research, and they've been talking about this for quite some time, that these GLP-1s actually help not only you lose weight, control diabetes, but also there's some benefit as far as your liver, kidney function, and cardiovascular, benefits from this as well. So, and he said that we're real close, how they're approved right now for diabetes, real close for cardiovascular patients to be able to use GLP-1s as well, because not only does it help you lose the weight, which is good for your heart, but it also actually improves the health of your heart as well. So, but this whole thing with making up stuff on TikTok, well, try this or try that. Some of these things get, not only ruin young girls' images and, emotionally, and put them in a, deep, dark depression, but, they're dangerous physically.
Absolutely. They absolutely are. Our relationship with food is the longest one we're ever going to have. So it's one that just really needs to be sacred and nurtured, and it's going to ebb and flow. But if we use food as fuel and use food for longevity and shift the mindset from trying to chase a scale, and more so, let's chase our health. Let that be the new thing. Yeah. The healthiest one wins rather than the skinniest one, because the skinniest one is not going to be healthy, and she's going to have some massive health problems in her future.
What happened with your husband? I understand he went through a change with his health and his food. And what happened there?
Yeah, so at 41 years old, he had a massive heart attack. He had 100% blockage in one of his arteries, and he did not die, which we're so blessed. So because of that, we decided that we wanted to change our future. And we didn't want to live with the prognosis of 7 prescription drugs forever. So we decided to go on a holistic health journey, and that included me changing what we were eating. So that spiraled me into the career that I have today on teaching people that an anti-inflammatory diet can heal your body. Yeah. And I'm on a mission to teach people that food is medicine. Let's get back to the basics of what we're eating. And that has completely reversed the damage to my husband's heart just by changing what we were eating. And we didn't do anything extreme, JT. It wasn't like we became a vegan, and if you are, that's fine. But that wasn't our path. And our path was a simple, realistic one. So I'm on a mission to spread that message to the world that food is medicine, but it doesn't have to be extreme to find health success.
Well, I tell you, it's kind of a God moment right now. Is tomorrow I'm actually going to have a cath procedure done to make sure that I don't have any blockage here. As my CT scan recently showed some plaque on my arteries, and it's freaking me out. So he's like, look, the only real way to find out what's going on with blockage is to go take a look. You want to go take a look? I don't think you've got major issues going on, but it is in your family, hereditary. So you're in your 60s, we'll do that. So we're going to do that tomorrow morning. But, I was talking to another friend of mine who had an incident not too long ago. And he was in his garage, I think, doing something. And he just got real dizzy and lightheaded, and some pains ran through his shoulder. And he dropped to his knees, and he called his cardiologist. And he said, "Yeah, you need to come in and take a look." So they got him in, did the cath, and they put a stent in. So he has changed his life just like you're talking about. He said to me the other day as we're talking about this, he said, "JT, there are two types of food, one that nourishes your body, and the other is poison." It's that black and white. If you're putting something in your body that is nourishing, that's clean and green and leaning heavy on vegetables and low on the red meats and the porks and more, if you're going meat at all, fish and chickens, is it nourishing for your body, or it's either that or it's poison? There's no gray area.
Right.
Don't tell me a carrot cake's good because it's got carrots in it. And I love carrot cake.
100%.
But
100%. Yeah, and it's those processed foods too, JT. Those ones that are convenient for everybody. Those are the dangerous foods out there that we should really just limit in our diet as much as possible.
Poison, yeah, for sure. Well, I appreciate you. The book once again, it's called "What's on Your Fork: Healthy Meals for Everybody." Shelley, thank you, and I'm glad to hear that about your husband. Great news there.
Thank you so much, and good luck on your test tomorrow. Don't forget,
Thank
food
you.
is medicine.
Thank you very much. You're right.